All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to I Want Entertainment. We are here with John, part of the Merge Opal tribe. Survived tribal council last time.
Holy shit, Batman.
A lot of votes after deadlock tying. Before we get into my meeting questions, do you want to discuss that and how you're feeling?
Holy shit. No, I literally am sitting there like, I mean, if you have specific questions, it's fine. But like, um, do you ever just like know you fucked up? Like, you just like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, all right, well, I did it. There's nothing to do about it now. I've made my bed. And it was just like, I don't know. I think a wrong way of handling information that like was out there, because I don't think I'm wrong on like the read I had of the game, just like the way that I handled it is like what put me there. Because then when there's six people eligible, yeah, there was nowhere for me to hide. So if I wanted to poke my head up as like a player, bitch, it is popped up. you know
Where do you think? Because based on your answer, if it sounds like you feel like you went wrong somewhere, like when you said handling of information, like what was your error?
I think that I said too much to some of the wrong people, and what happens is you say one thing and people add on whatever they want to that one thing, and then it evolves, right? um and nobody knew really where I stood, because I like, yeah, admittedly I was telling people a lot of what they wanted to hear in hopes of riding the middle. I should have definitely like known that people could talk and compare notes, especially like when I don't necessarily know like who's besties with whom. It was messy for sure. But it's like weird because right now I'm like, after you get all those many votes and like you watch your mistake come to fruition, I'm like, all right, like here we are. Um it's weird though, because I could get voted out next and I would be at peace with that, right? But I don't know that that is going to very quickly like benefit a lot of people. Is that weird? Like we're gonna take me out and then what?
Who don't you think it'll benefit?
Like there's a fair amount of people that I've bonded with individually, right? But there's been nothing to really come of that alliance wise. And if my concerns about certain people being aligned based on pre whatever is true, then if you're outside of that, yeah, you should be concerned and be looking to do something about it. I It sucks because it's pointing things out like that got me into a little bit of hot water, and I thought I was being coy with how I was doing that, and I'm just like not at all coy. Uh so I'm at a point now where I've put the information out there. I think everybody else is kind of doing their own thing. Um, I think that information is still true. So I don't know, like, did I answer your question?
Absolutely.
I
Where does
don't.
John go from here? Other than like winning immunity, keeping yourself safe, getting into the next episode. Um, like what bonds do you need to forge to keep yourself safe? Who do you think is somebody
Mhm.
to have in your corner?
So yesterday I had a very good talk with Mona Lisa, to where, in again, like, it could all be false hope. She doesn't strike me as the person to like do anything false, right? So I'm like, it gave me a little bit of hope that there is something there. The conclusion of that conversation is that I need to lay low and play wounded dog, which is, I'm not playing wounded dog. I am wounded dog. Like, I'm not playing when I'm coming to people like, man, I'm sad and I don't have a home and I like know what I did wrong. Like, because that's all true. I think though my best move is going to be playing dumb. I think like I don't know, like I did actually like make those moves, right? Like they came from my head and they were not like good, but like I don't know. Weirdly, they're just like the ones that happen. They've given me this like like erratic little bottom persona that I think sure could like go home next, but like also might not go home next. You never know.
You never know,
You
ever.
never know. And like nobody's told me anything bubbling under the surface, so it could be me, and I would not be surprised. But like, yeah, it could not be.
I mean, as we've seen last Travel Council, crazy shit can happen.
Exactly. And listen, like, I'm smart. I think now seeing where I'm at, I'm going to just keep my little pretty mouth full zips, not give any suggestions, let the suggestions come to me. Because it's the people like who giving suggestions, put me here. So I'm like, shut the fuck up, you know?
Mm-hmm. I get it. All right. So we're going to be doing part 1 of the next immunity challenge right now.
Stunning, gorgeous.
It's going to be a few questions. You're just going to answer how you feel. This is just opinion based.
Great. Do I need to write anything down or no?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you can if you want, but it's not necessary.
All right. I'll write down because these bitches be having freaking Google spreadsheets in front of them.
Okay. One, John.
Yeah.
Which castaway is probably making the most friends of the like? These are all, unless otherwise stated, all pertaining to people remaining in the game. So
Who is making the most friends?
making the most friends.
Making the most. I'll say Rachel.
Okay. Which castaway is likely rubbing the people the wrong way?
Me. Can I say me?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Which castaway is in the best position to win the game so far?
Interesting.
Oh, these will also won't be revealed. So
No, that's fine. I'm assuming I'm gonna say Maddie.
Okay. Next question. Which castaway is the most easily manipulated?
Oh wow. Most easily manipulated. It's like gotta be me.
Okay.
I don't want to say myself. Oh, I'll say myself.
You're
I'm
gonna.
feeling down. I'm a sad puppy.
Okay. Which castaway most likely has an idol?
LMFAO Sam D.
Okay. Which castaways playing dumber than they really are?
Robin.
Which castaway is most likely to be lost in the bunker?
Most likely to get lost in the bunker.
Mm-hmm.
She'd. Sure.
Which castaway is in the most alliances?
It's a good question. I'll say Rachel.
Which castaway is the biggest survivor nerd?
Oh wow. I don't actually know. That's the thing. I'll answer somebody different than I have before. I'll put Juan.
Which castaway is flying most under the radar?
Maddie for sure.
Which castaway can't help but run their mouth?
Me. I shouldn't answer myself for these because I'm going to come up with the answer as like the answer as Zach's, but whatever.
Which castaway gives themselves way too much credit?
Good question. Let's say Tim.
Which castaway would you trust with your life?
Mona Lisa.
Which castaway thinks they are in charge of the game?
Tim.
Which castaway is actually in charge of the game?
Rachel.
Which castaway makes you feel the most at home?
I'll still say Mona Lisa, yeah.
Okay. Which castaway cracks the most under the pressure of the game?
That's gonna be me for sure.
Okay. Which castaway needs to wake up and make a move?
I hate these questions, man. Let's say let's say Marcelo, sure. I don't fucking know.
Which castaway needs to step up their social game?
There's people I'm forgetting that are like in the list.
Yeah, you can look at your Opal tribe on Discord if you needed.
Repeat your question, I'm sorry.
Which castaway needs to step up their social game?
Tim.
Which castaway is the most paranoid?
So I'll say Sam this time.
Which castaway would rock Edna's fortune teller attire the best?
Mona Lisa.
Who can lie straight to your face without thinking twice?
Sam D.
Who has wasted a great opportunity in this game?
Me.
Who has the most final two deals?
Robin. She probably has none though. It's so tough. I'm just giving you my answers, you know.
Who is being the most fake for the sake of strategy?
Sam D as well.
Okay. Who would you like to be stranded on a real island with?
Juan.
Which castaway has no shot in hell at winning? As of right now, sorry.
Yeah, no, I know. I'll say Sheed. I'm not saying myself for that one. I have 100% of a shot. Period.
Who is most likely to get on Real Survivor?
Good question. Very good question, actually. Honestly, I would love to see Robin on the show. That would be really funny.
Robin?
Robin's hilarious. Yeah, great TV. Yeah, for sure. I would cast Robin.
All right. When you hear the word flip-flopper, who do you think of?
Stop. Not yourself. So, Thomas.
Who is the most intelligent castaway?
Thomas.
Who is most likely to return for another season?
Me, I'll see you on second chances because the Lord knows I need one. No, I'm not saying that. That's not the real answer. Honestly, Juan. If he doesn't like win this and come on All Stars, he's a good player. I can tell.
Which castaway is better suited to play Gamers Paradise, which is our Big Brother version?
Which is the Big Brother game. Weird question. Of the ones that are still in, of course. I don't know. Why don't I say Maddie?
Which castaway do you wish never stepped foot in Milan?
Tim.
Which castaway does Edna dislike the most?
At this moment, still Tim.
Which castaway currently holds the most tarot arcana cards? Arcana tarot cards, sorry. Don't ask me why I read that backwards.
Rachel, for sure.
Who on pre-jury should have made the merge?
Should have made the merge. Rip Julia for not being able to be an answer. I will say Sam Yu.
Okay. Who needs to go back to fortune teller school and retire their org hat?
Sam D.
Who will be invited back for iSurvivor All Stars?
I mean, I think I'm an all-star. Honey, I've already made the DVD cover in my head. No, just kidding. I mean, Mona Lisa. Icon. Moment. That has recency bias, but icon, the moment. Star.
Who is best suited to join the I1 production team?
Okay, I will be your spreadsheet ho, that's for sure. Honestly, like that, like I do mean that. I still won't say myself for the answer. Who else works like admin stuff? Maddie does, right? Maddie does production for another thing. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, and which castaway has cemented their legacy in iSurvivor?
It's a funny little one, but I'm also not going to answer myself for that one. No, I'll answer myself for that one. LOL. LOL.
All right, John. Okay, so you cannot discuss anything about this.
Yeah, that's like I don't know how to answer these questions.
Yeah, some of them are harsh. It's going to be very revealing.
Oh, I won't be surprised when I'm going to answer for a few of these. Trust.
Yeah, so don't discuss anything about